country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Entering play call screen.
The Nittany Lions' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Defend option red key option RPO pass key option is set to ballot. RPO red key option RPO pass key option is set to aggressive. Coach suggestions. Cover 4 drop.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And the visitors start their day with nothing.
Entering play call. Coach suggest.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Cover 6. Cover 3. Cover 6.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And all defenses talk about sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Makes the catch around the 50. He's going to get loose. Smashes ahead. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip the field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown.
AHB sweep. AHB stretch.
And the Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Right.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
AHB power. AHB power
Second and goal for the offense.
Right.
Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Entering play call.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good.
Kickoff left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Cover 2, cover 3 sky. Cover 3 west. Cover 3 cloud. Cover 6. Cover 3 cloud.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The Vols will hustle with the line. Looking for a push on fourth down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And a really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
That's caught. It's Lewis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punting last drive.
And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here comes the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just float away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll immediately call timeout.
Entering play clock. Play time. Blitz. Man blitz. Pinch 0 blitz. LB blitz 0. Mike blitz 1. Cover 1 SS blitz.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
Seam flat.
From the gun on third down. Steps away to find some room. Finds his big tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
And the Vols have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the point after is good.
College kick return.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ivy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Choice. Drive. Smash.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Short cross.
Back to throw. It's Aller. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time. And it's now showing up here in the game.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Entering play clock.
Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Koltanecki and running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
He wants to change this route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Ross.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Slug go.
To throw, it's Aller. Grab near the marker, it's Pena. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Shallow cross, concept, quick path, keep, flood. There are 12 categories. You have to exit, switch, sale, Y sale.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 49 yards is selected.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Oh, that That one will leave a mark. No good.
Entering play
and after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked
man
up.
Zone, man 3G.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Now on the option. Breaks the tackle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 54 options. 1 double double, double double. Man zone. Cover 2 man. Man coverage. Play zone. Cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. You have
First play of the
45
period
options.
will be a
Cover 2
second
and
down.
already selected.
Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Just willed his way for a couple out to the
Entering play call,
35.
temperature.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Entering play call.
Well, the defense is waking up,
suggestions.
right? The
There
first
are 6
drive, they allowed a
categories.
touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it
Entering
together.
play. Run. Outside zone. ISO. Out. AHB sweep. Outside zone. AHB sweep.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line.
Backs protect up.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage,
Entering
but
play
no more
call.
than that.
ISO.
And that seemed a little
AHB
off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
AHD power.
And I don't think it would have mattered
AHD
who was
base.
playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's
Right.
2nd and 10.
Backs up.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
Entering
They
play
finally
call.
wrestle
Inside
down the senior, but
inside
not
zone.
before he picks up
Inside-
some valuable
inside
ground.
zones.
And
Inside
they've got a
zones.
weapon in this offense right there,
Inside
running
zone.
back. This
AHB
dude
scheme.
is
Inside
tremendous.
zone.
You think about Franco
Inside
Harris, you
zone.
think about Kajana
Inside
Carter,
zones.
Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running
Right.
backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. You'll take this every time. 5
Entering
yards
play
on the
call.
first down
Power.
play.
Sweep.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Kylo Cross, Nesh spot.
They need the 40 to convert here on third down.
Zig.
Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Outside zone.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
On the run, it's Allen. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
There are 6 categories.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got him. It's a running room. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
Right.
Snap it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Allen. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. And now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock, and the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Play type. There are 6 categories. There are zone coverage, man coverage, man coverage, man zone, man free, cover to man.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rep.
Ernie on the Jets. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about some creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they got him down at the 23.
Well, category, comeback, verticals, mills, concept, up, run, outside zone. There are 9 categories. You have 13 options.
Opening play of this
outside,
drive will come
right,
from their own 23. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Mesh. There are 12 categories. You have 10 options. Mesh spot is selected.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 college kick return.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Inverted gear. There are 8 categories. Power red toss is selected. Load option.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Hard running there. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
On the ground, it's Allen. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Short cross. Short cross.
Back to throw. It's Allen. Makes the grab. There he throws. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Kick is in the air. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10, and then goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. It's a seam wide open. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed. And that time I'm like, Palmer, where is the defense?
I think it's too many guys being selfish, David. I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a me guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield. But you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get it done there.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Jefferson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of their great environments. Wide out level noise. Quarterback keeper. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Corner blitz 2.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Blitz 2. Play tight, man cover, 1 double, man zone. Cover 2, cover 2 man L, cover 2 man.
Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Cover 3 cloud.
The Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
They've got the screen set up. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Yes.
Takes the easy completion. And the catch and
Entering
run
play
into the
call,
end zone.
coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Run. Mesh. Error. Hog battle. Smash. Choice.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Short cross.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Short cross.
Wants to throw. It's Aller. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Entering play zones up
eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Direct snap. It's Thomas. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
There are 3 categories. You have 45 options. Cover 2 and vertical selected. Entering play call. Man cut. 1 double W. Double double. 1 double double. Double bracket. 1 double W. Double bracket.
Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
I am an aggressive person, Paul. I like to put my foot on the gas. I like to go for it. But here, second half, if I can tie the football game, a 4th down situation, I'm taking it.
You're aggressive spiritually, physically, and mentally. But I agree. You go field goal on this situation, and you put the pressure on your defense to go get a stop, get you the ball back, and give you a chance to win.
College kick return.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Outside zone there. AHD strip. AHD sweep.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Max protect up.
Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. Oh, out of space. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Short cross.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Draw, sweep, trap.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll throw on 3rd down. Deep throw off his back foot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line.
There are 3 categories. Cover 3 zone.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Going right to work up top. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Entering play call. Outside zone error. AHD sweep.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Ohio, there are 6 categories. You have 3 options. Toss line
make
selected.
that tackle for a loss. If you blink, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Wide receiver going in motion. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Aller. gets it out fast. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
There are 8 categories.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set
selected.
yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Slug go. Did. Did.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
There are 7 categories.
No
You have 17
problem.
options.
I'm just going
Did
to
I
rip
talk-
this to my
Right.
wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
They'll try the right side. He is like a loose boulder
Entering
just
play call
rolling to the
outside
32.
and PhDs. Did I toss
You want to make
reverse?
play calling easy for an offensive coordinator?
PhD
Run the ball
stretch.
like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down
Right.
and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Takes a handoff. It's Allen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell all eyes on this team. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
To the air, it's Allard. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down, and of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 5 over Central Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Tampa sign pressure.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Cover 3 cloud.
And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Staley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down.
Spread.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call, play type. There are 8 categories. There are 5 subcategories. Concept, up, run, outside zone. There are 9 ISO.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
And I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot? Or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Stick. Slants. Thread and stick. Double slant swing. Stick. Double slant swing.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Entering
so
play call.
Frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Smash.
Here on third down for this offense. Quarterback may change this route.
Wheel.
Back to pass, it's Allard. Got it in the middle, it's Dinkins. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Categories. You have
quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Inside zone. Inside zone. Formation, play type, option, concept. There are 8 quick, meaty, mesh. There are 12 categories. You have 10 options. Mesh spot is selected.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to quit Dynasty mode? No. Enter yes. Entering campus huddle screen. Entering home screen. Home, you have 4 options. Load, accept, invite. Entering selected Dynasty. Not the program 26 Dynasty online save. Mike. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.